L&D's 23-year-old female presenting with a diabetic venous ulcer. Reed Frazier, the PT, who is going to dress this wound using a Drawtex hydroconductive dressing.
Alright, so about Drawtex hydroconductive dressing uses a combined mechanism of action by using leva fiber technology, and it draws exudate, wound debris, bacteria, and harmful MMPs. So how does it work? It's used by capillary, hydroconductive, and electrostatic activities. And then the exudate in the wound, it goes vertically or horizontally, and it locks into the dressing fibers. And it can be used for all types of wounds with high amounts of exudate, but is contraindicated if arterial bleeding is present. So coming back to L&D's, and we don't have a Drawtex dressing, so shout out to Quilted Northern Tissue Company from wherever they are. In Georgia. That's where Bob is from. Okay. So if we put on the dressing, and then like a secondary dressing, and we come back, and then we can see the amount of exudate coming off from the wound onto the Drawtex hydroconductive dressing, and there's a lot of exudate into the dressing.
Cool. Will you show us some pictures of it?
Yeah. So here we go. Here's the pictures in the book. So this is Drawtex with exudate into the wound. And then here's another example of Drawtex dressing. And like what we saw on Ellen, here's the wound after removal of Drawtex. So you have the wound and then the amount of exudate into the dressing.
Nice. Do you want to take that? Yeah. All right. So afterwards, we could use something called procellera, which is a unique antimicrobial wound dressing, and it provides advanced wound healing solution. So basically, how you're able to do it is I would come into the wound, and I would apply little bits of silver and zinc, and this is contraindicated for people who are allergic to either silver or zinc. And with a saline solution or with exudate, it'll provide a microcurrent within the wound and allow for increased healing. So this is indicated for partial or full thickness wounds, including like pressure ulcers and venous ulcers. And we can leave it up to 7 days depending on the exudate material. And so some pictures of it in the book are right here. That's kind of the matrix that is used. Here is it like applied to the wound, and it needs moisture to be able to function as a micro battery. And that's it. L&D's, how do you feel with your wound dressing?
I'm alive and well. Never been better.
Never been better. Shout out to PTs all over. All right.